Greetings and welcome to the Sports Card Ripping Teacher. See, I told you so. I brought home that Cubs victory yesterday. It did not hurt that it was Justin Steele Day. I love hearing the Johnny Cash while he's warming up in the first inning, but also the Hawk, Andre Dawson and Billy Williams were in the suites. It was good to see them on the Jumbotron and Andre singing Take Me Out to the Ball Game. All right, class is in session, and today is dedicated to the number 10, which is normally Ron Santo. But today, now it's going to go to Jordan Love. I've had a lot of questions about how are the Packers going to be, or just statements, the Packers are going to be bad. I've heard it all. Now, let me tell you, when I was a kid, Don Majkowski, he was my starting quarterback. And, you know, the Magic Man, we talked about him. He was injured a few times. And this guy, Brett Favre, came into a game one time. And let me tell you, Brett Favre was Don Majkowski after eating some of those Super Mario balls and made him even bigger, run faster, and throw those fireballs. Because Brett was awesome. Now, you had to take the good and the bad. You know, if the Packers were down by 2 touchdowns and he threw 2 picks already, he was still throwing the football. Now, eventually, the Packers drafted a guy named Aaron Rodgers. And whether it was training camp, preseason, mop-up duty, he was always getting hurt. And I was like, you know what? We drafted Rodgers. We need to go get Brady Quinn. Brady Quinn is the future of the Green Bay Packers. Well, I was wrong. Aaron Rodgers turned out to be pretty good. That's an understatement, I guess. And he was different than Favre. He was very precise, you know, poetry in motion, very few interceptions, but he had that grit and determination that made him a winner. Now, I'll agree with you. There should have been more than 2 Super Bowls in Green Bay during that time. I'll take all that criticism. I agree with you. Jordan Love, I don't know what the future holds. I do think the Packers have to be that road grading offense with some good defensive or offensive linemen, which I don't think we totally have yet. So we're going to need A.J. Dillon, Aaron Jones running the football. But I'm excited to see what the future holds for Jordan Love. All right, so we get our hobby pack. I have not opened any of these jumbo hobbies of Series 2 because the Cubs did win. Hopefully we can get another win today. Kyle Hendricks going to the bump. There's Dansby Swanson right there. I like that start. James Taillon did not pitch well the other day. So we got the good and the bad, the Cubs right there. I guess Kyle Schwarber, my main man, he went deep yesterday. Nicky 2 times, he was happy as well. I saw him in Lively Card Collector in his live yesterday. Let's see the celebration. Nelson Velasquez, no longer on the Cubs, but let's get that celebration today, folks. All right, we've got a Kyle Tucker going to be on the gold right there, very sharp. And a Fernando Tatis. Pick the game shot. We'll be doing that pretty soon. I love these cards right here. Johnny Bench, Legends of the Game, very sharp. Jose Ramirez. Rowdy Tellez struck out to end the game yesterday. A lot of Cubs talk here today, folks. I am sorry about that. Alfonso Rivas. Got to do my due diligence as a YouTuber here, go through everything. All right, so there we go. That's our hobby pack. We'll keep on getting into those as the Cubs win more games here during the dog days of summer. All righty. Raleigh Fingers. Look at that mustache, folks. That is pretty sharp right there. We sticking together here. We got a little sticking together. There we go. David Wright. One of my friends once said that, you know what, Chris Bryant will just be David Wright. And I said, you're crazy. Well, he was right. R-I-G-H-T. All right, here we go. Let's get into our Chrome. Maybe we'll get a buyback today. Maybe we won't, but we'll see. I think Lenny Sosa hit a home run yesterday for the White Sox. They're in the lead for a little while. Manny Machado. Riley Green, rookie card. Michael Harris III coming around really nicely for the Braves this year. And a Manny Machado on the pink. So we're definitely shut out so far for MVPs. And now to our schedule of the day, we go to the Cincinnati Bengals. The experts are saying over 10.5 is minus 130. Here's what I got. Let me know if you agree or not. They're going to beat Cleveland, lose to Baltimore, beat the Rams, lose against Tennessee. They're going to beat Arizona and Seattle going into their bye. After the bye, a couple losses against San Francisco and Buffalo. They'll beat Houston, Baltimore, and Pittsburgh. A loss against Jacksonville. And then they're going to beat Indy, Minnesota, and Pittsburgh. Lose against the Chiefs. Beat Cleveland. for an 11-6 record and just barely get to that over 10.5 wins. All right, let's see here. This is the last pack of that mega box there. We got a value pack tomorrow. Justin Herbert, Justin Jefferson. Really love these cards. The Photogenic, Treylon Burks, Drake London, another Drake London, Malik Willis, Pierre Strong Jr. All right, Christian Watson, I like seeing that. Going into his second year with the Green Bay Packers this year. We'll see what we get out of him, and a George Pickens. Class is dismissed.